Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited. Today I'm back with a brand new video and I hope that you all already subscribed to my channel, and if you haven't already subscribed, please take out this time, subscribe so that you get to enjoy content like this when I put them out. Thank you so much everybody that has taken out their time to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for the 400 subscribers. You guys are awesome and I really appreciate you. If you live in Uganda, I'm sure you must have heard already a thing or two about Portugal, Portuguese history here and there. So today we're going to be talking about moving to Portugal, and Portugal being the top tourist destination this year. Ever since COVID, a lot of people have been really interested in moving into Portugal for a lot of reasons, and we're going to be looking at some of those reasons right now. One of them being the rich culture and history, the hospitable people. Portugal has some of the most amazing people in the world. The security is another one. So Portugal is a very safe country and very family friendly country. So if you have your family and you want to move somewhere in Europe, you might want to consider moving to Portugal. Another thing that people really enjoy about Portugal is its diverse landscape and favorable climate. You know, people want to live in a country where the weather is very favorable and is comfortable to live in. Another wonderful thing about Portugal is that they have really amazing food. You know, so that is just some of the few reasons why people have fallen in love with Portugal recently. And to let you know, one other thing is that Portugal has been named Europe's best tourist destination so far. So the Portuguese government has just announced a new Portugal digital nomad visa, which will be available from October 30th. 2022. With this visa, you only need a bare minimum of $2,750 to be eligible. Also, with this visa, you can live in Portugal for a period of up to 1 year, or apply for permanent residency and live longer. So it looks like this visa is a new pathway to residency. Portugal is now one of the best remote working destinations in Europe, and the Portugal digital nomad visa is an easy one to get. And with this visa, foreigners are welcome into Portugal to run their businesses, work remotely, or even live peacefully with their own sources of income. I think that is incredible. I think that is something that people should take a chance at. For those of you who didn't know what a digital nomad visa is, it is a short-term visa that bridges the gap between a tourist visa and a long-term residence visa, and it allows you to legally work remotely. The Portugal digital nomad visa falls into two categories. The first category is how long you wish to stay in Portugal. This can be short-term or long-term. The second category is the Portugal national visa. This national visa allows you to stay in Portugal for a longer term. So this is perfect for digital nomads who would prefer to keep Portugal as their long-term base. Okay, so now let's go on ahead and look at the different types of the Portugal digital nomad visas and the requirements. The Portugal national visa has two types. The first one being the Portugal D7 visa, which is for passive income or remote work, and the second one is the Portugal D2 visa, which is for entrepreneurs or independent service providers. Getting the Portugal D7 visa is very straightforward, as it is for digital nomads who work remotely or have passive income from abroad. For those who don't have a source of regular passive income, the D2 visa is another national visa that fits the bill as Portugal digital nomad visa. So for the D2 visa, getting residence with the D2 visa mainly depends on having a viable business or business idea that you can run in Portugal. The business can be anything from a coffee shop to a wellness retreat to a real estate agency. There are no restrictions to that. Now, there are two main routes to getting residency with a D2 visa. The first is entrepreneur route, which require you to incorporate a company in Portugal and hire Portuguese accountant. You'll also need to show evidence of having sufficient financial means to set up and run the company. As you incorporate a company in Portugal, you need to pay Portuguese corporation tax every year, along with social security contribution. The second route is the dependent service provider route. This option is a good fit for those who wish to provide services to domestic or international clients. It has fewer requirements compared to the entrepreneurial route. So you don't have to incorporate a Portuguese company, nor do you need an accountant. You just need to show proof of having contracts with clients, along with proof of relevant experience or qualifications in your field of work. A residency application for the D2 visa is most likely to succeed if you have a strong business plan and show how your firm will profit in Portugal. Now let's go ahead and look at a list of the required documents when applying for this visa. The first one being the official visa form. And the second one is a passport or any other travel document. And it should be valid for at least a period of 3 months following the duration of your intended stay in Portugal. Number 3, you need 2 identical passport photographs which are up to date and in good condition, allowing proper identification. 4, you need your transport document, and that is your return ticket. Number 5, you need a document that certifies that the third national is in a regular situation when the applicant is from a different nationality than that of the country where the visa is being requested. You need a valid travel insurance covering necessary medical expenses, including emergency assistance and repatriation. The next one is you need a form authorizing access to Portuguese criminal records by Immigration and Border Services. And the next one is criminal record from the country of origin or country of residency for over 1 year. And for minors under 16 years of age are exempt from producing any criminal record or related document. The next one is you need to provide proof of means of subsistence as stipulated by law. And lastly, you need to provide proof of subsistence means that can be made through a statement of responsibility signed by Portuguese national or by foreign national legally resident in Portugal. That is, if somebody is giving you an invitation into Portugal. So I'm going to leave a link to the official Portugal government website where you can find all the information, the required documents about the Portugal Digital Nomad visa, the temporary visa, the D7 and the D2 visa. You can find all the required documents there and the eligibility. So make sure that you read through the government website and you get all the information correctly. Okay, with that said, thank you for watching. I hope this video was informative, and if you like this kind of content, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done that. And I will see you in the next video.